Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Life with Martha. I hope that you can hear me. I'm outside and then I realized, oh, well, I got a chance for me to come and film my videos, so I may as well try to do that today. Are new to this channel, please subscribe, like the video, and if you care to share it, please do so. We filmed a whole episode of Life with Martha where I'm going to take you into a project that I recently did. And then I realized, well, I need to start at the beginning. So I wanted to put this one that I'm doing today out first. So, I started, relaunched my channel and all of that, but life is fluid, it's ever dynamic, and it's ever flowing. And I'm not giving up on my videos. I just seem, as my life progressed and as I embraced so many new things and as I grew so much, like I have so many things to do, and videos almost took a back seat where I don't have much time to film and edit them, which editing takes a lot of time. And then I come out here and I produce these wonderful videos, and then only to see the same people looking at them. Nobody's sharing them, nobody's really liking them, although the content is good. And I just felt that it was taking too much of me to put so much into them and to not get such a good response from my viewers. Now, that alone was not the reason why I started my channel or revamped my channel. I did so because I wanted to have a place to express myself. So I decided that I'm going to aim to do at least one. If I could do two, that I was going to just go all out there to do two. And just for my own self, just for that satisfaction that I keep my channel going. Today's episode is about obtaining a loan for any major project that you may have, be it to buy a piece of land, a home, renovate your home, if you want to purchase a new vehicle. The banks are making it very, very, very difficult for us to do so. And I have a few tips. Since I recently went through that myself, I decided that I could come and give, my experience of what happened whilst I was trying to achieve that. Now, if so I wanted to renovate my home, and I thought it was so easy. I went to the institutions. Now, you have been a customer of the bank for a while, you've taken loans before, you've done all of those things. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to someone who has never taken a major loan before, not even to buy a vehicle. I'm not talking about the little credit union loans that most of us would take from time to time. Not talking about it. I'm talking about a loan, let's start maybe in excess of $50,000. Okay? So I thought that I would just go get a valuation done and then go to the bank, but that was not the case. So each bank, although they all offering you the same rates, wants you to get a valuation done. Now, each of them have a different set of people, different set of surveyors, or that they think or that they approve. Now, what is most strange about that is that I am aware that the ECCB trains most of these evaluators and ensure that they are up to standard. The ECCB controls most of the work, most of the policies of the Caribbean banks. Okay, so they would pay big money to attend those workshops so that they can satisfy what the ECCB recommends that they be looking for. Because I mean, it's not only they don't only work for small projects. I mean, these people do big projects, right? So multi-million, multi-billion projects. So ECCB trains them into what they expect them to do when they're doing that. So it's something that I don't know who can look into that, whether if you go out there and you get a valuation done by one of these professionals, all banks should accept it. But that's not the case. Even now we have some banks, Republic Bank is one of them, and I think now Bank of St. Lucia, they actually, when you go to them, it's best you don't have a valuation. They will then pick someone to come and do your valuation for you, because I think maybe they're trying to they want to prevent you from having, you know, because it's a very small place, small society. Maybe I know John, and John will give me a very favorable valuation that may not be correct. So they want to do it randomly give you someone so that you they feel, I guess in their estimation, would be a fair and unbiased valuation. Okay, so but before you get there, you need to have certain documents. You need to have if you're going to take a loan and your house, even if you're buying one, is worth 350,000, that is what it's worth. That is the worth, that's the market value of it. And you're going to the bank to ask them for 400,000. Remember I said that the market value is 360. The person decides to sell it to you at 400,000. Obviously the bank is not going to give you $400,000 for that. This is why it's always good for you to have a valuation of the property, because anybody can sell anything any price they want. But if you are going to take a loan, it's obvious that the bank wants to ensure that whatever value that whatever monies that they're giving to you to pay or invest into that property is worth it for them in the long run if you forfeit on your loan. So say they give you $400,000 to buy a house that was worth $360,000, you forfeit on your loan, they can only get $360,000 realistically for that property. So that's not a very good loan for them. So as I said, you need to have the value of whatever it is that you're purchasing. It should be higher than what one particular bank. And they had me waiting for them for months and never approved the loan for me. Okay, and I mean, so it's an expensive process, because you may want to go to different banks, which I advise you to do, but you will have to go through the entire process all over again with each one of them, right? So you have to be prepared to do that. It's always a good idea to do a consolidation. So remember, whatever you're consolidating must not be more than the value of the property that they will get in the end when the entire project is over. So say you're already in debt $50,000 and you're asking for $150,000, that's $200,000. Your property that you're acquiring should be at least $250,000 for them to consider it, maybe even more sometimes. Right? So all of these things, guys, it's very difficult, especially if you already have a lot of debt. The lighting is going, and I want you to stay tuned for the next part of my my tell all about my renovation, and for you to see why I started and where I ended. And guys, thank you for watching, viewing, subscribing, and sharing my content, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.